Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G Plans. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
And they call you like the best storyteller on on the internet.
I
Right?
know, bro, and when they say that shit, I don't even know how to take it as a compliment because I'm not trying to be a good storyteller. I'm just telling the story exactly how, even if it ain't exactly how it went, that's how I remember it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And how I remember it is pretty much to the T. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a biased person the way I'm gonna tell the story to make myself look good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell it how it went.
It gotta be because son, ain't nobody said you lied yet.
I know you ain't gonna be able to say it. You ain't gonna be able to say it. What's wrong with you?
Straight up, man. Straight up. Another one I wanna get your intake on it because everybody been asking. I mean, it's popped up in various people platforms. Vlad, like I said, I look at shout out to Real Tone. He asked about it. A lot of people asked about it. Even say Cheese asked about it. But you in Baton Rouge and you know these guys. NBA Youngboy and Fredo, TG Kommas, they came together last year for a toy drive.
Stop the violence.
Stop the violence. Yeah. Shout out to Let It Slide too.
Yeah, that's my dog Reggie and his brother. Let it fucking slide, boy. That shit, just that alone, could make you live so much longer. Letting it slide.
For sure.
You can add 20 more years to your life, letting it slide.
More than that.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Keep going, y'all.
Straight up, man. How did you feel about them guys? Just you know what? We gonna bury the hatchet. Look,
I think it's smart. I mean, even if that's not what they want to do in their heart completely, I think it's a good brain, mind, smart decision. You know what I'm saying? I think you have to realize what you have at risk. You know what I'm saying? You $100 million nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain shit you just shouldn't entertain no more. And then and I say this all the time, if you have kids, that's the point where you gotta make a decision to stop being selfish, entertaining shit that could get you taken away from your kids, or even get your kids harmed.
You right.
Why would you add fuel to a fire to make your child grow up without you, or maybe even your child get hurt? You know what I'm saying? So like, I just think that alone, and I think YB just growing up. You know what I'm saying? And for him to realize that he know the message he was putting out in his music probably ruined some people's lives or made them go in a direction that they shouldn't have went in because they was listening to him, but which they didn't understand. A lot of that music that he was making, he had to make because that was his release. It was painful shit that he went through. He was releasing it. He was going through some real beef and street shit, and he shared it with y'all, and y'all took that shit and ran with it like you had to apply it to your life. And that's where people went wrong. And I think he's a dope individual to even realize the multitude of the influence he has.
He said it in the interview.
Yeah, and to hear it come out his mouth, and that shit was big for me. So even if the other people involved don't want to stop the violence or not, feel like as long as he don't entertain it, that'll be a good example for them too, and it'll make them not want to entertain it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And let's say none of that is the truth and the niggas still hate each other, right? Young Thug situation to make a lot of niggas say, man, let's call this shit off.
For sure.
White flag, truce. Man, we got too much money to get around this bitch. You stay on your end, I'ma stay on my end. I ain't trying to be dealing with no racketeering case. Yeah. Cause the murders, the violence, they coming. You can sell all the drugs and get all the money you want to. Let two bodies fall into that mix. Yeah, your ass is gone.